taking a stand. Celebrate the good in the land. From the north end perspective, that no record street. From the 319 town, I am making us all look good. I see
You can sing. You need to learn the lyrics.
in our neighborhood. We spread love from day to day. Get up and let's celebrate. Boom, shaka laka, boom, boom, shaka. You are now tuned in to the Ms Rocki and Friends show live. So sit back and stay tuned. Boom, shaka laka. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know what time it is.
Boom shakalaka! Yay! Whoop whoop whoop! Yes, happy Friday. Welcome to our show. You made it, and we're live from Waterloo's Public Access Studio, bringing you the good stuff from a
the
North End
End
perspective.
perspective.
Right.
We see the good, we share the good, and it's making us all look good.
That's right, baby. And today we got Bev Smith. Finally got her on. And our very special guest is going to come. We're going to learn a lot more about him. Vincent Collis, who is running for to represent Iowa House District 61, Bev. I'm so excited about that. Welcome to Friday, and you already know what time it is. Friday, March 26th, you've made it. We got a shout out to our special frequent viewers today, Bev, and this is brought to you by Locke Funeral Services, serving you with integrity and compassion.
Other sponsors, Jim Gardner,
Yes.
Gleason Scullart,
Hey, Gleason.
Charles Young,
Mwah.
Lanny Gelson,
Yes.
Eliz Geyer, Linda Ireland, Deborah J. Daniels, and Tavis Hall.
Tavis Hall, always
Yeah.
working, always moving and shaking. And shout out to Ed Stouffer and Agnes Kress and Lorianne Dale, who are the best production crew ever. Truly making us all look good.
Absolutely.
Representing with that red, black, and green bridge in the back. I'm telling you, we got it going on now. Okay, so here's your Friday motivation, and today's talking point, which will be brought to you by Gallagher Bluedorn Performing Arts Center, your center for the arts. What is it, Bev?
Who is the woman, or who are the women that have been instrumental in who you've become?
That's right. We're going to talk to Vincent about that. And as Agnes has on the screen, here's to strong women. May we know them, may we be them, and may we raise them. We're going to talk about some really strong women today for Women's History Month this
Excellent.
month. Yes, and we're going to ask him what that means to him. If you didn't know, I'm Rocki.
And I'm Bev, and this is North End Update, the podcast you can see making us all look good.
That's right. So is it Beverly?
It is.
Oh, Beverly. See, I've always just known you as Bev.
Most people call me Bev.
Okay, well, you're the woman that brought culture to Chestnut Street. You did. And I know you probably hate me to go all the way back there every time I see you, but that's what I see, your radiant smile and your positive, uplifting attitude. And I know it comes from generations of that because you were nurtured by your mother, and I had the joy of knowing your grandmother briefly.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I just want to talk about so to our viewers, Beverly taught us how to do the hokey pokey on Chestnut Street, and all we had was dirt to play with, but she had a guitar because you were musically
Yes.
inclined, and she would have me and the Berry Girls, Lori Dale, out there doing the hokey pokey. We didn't know nothing about no hokey pokey,
Well, my mother was a music teacher.
Okay.
So we were going to play an instrument whether we wanted to or not. That's just the way it was. And I chose the guitar. Later on, my mother chose the cello for me. And
Oh,
so that's
my.
what I played through high school. But I played guitar. And I always wanted to be a teacher. And there were always young people in the neighborhood that I could practice with.
Yes.
So it was a good time. It was a
Isn't
good
that-
neighborhood.
It's amazing how time just moves on,
gone.
but when you actually have a dream and you fulfilled yours and you've passed on your legacy to your daughters. And you know, we get this age at this point in our lives, and a lot of times we don't hear things like that. And I think it's important to know that people really are watching you and people see what you've done in our community. And just want to thank you for gracing our set today. Really do appreciate you. You're a heavy hitter.
It's great being here. This is an amazing format.
Oh,
I love it.
you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And frequent viewers, if you're watching us for the first time, we want you to know that this show will be aired next Friday at 4 o'clock or Saturday morning at 10 o'clock on Mediacom Channel 17. So we're kind of walking you right into the future. Today we have a Give It Air discussion today, and we're going to learn about Iowa's own Susie Clark. And this is and we have that same graphic from the pre-boom. And this is a poem. I wrote this children's book in rhyme, and this is one of the rhymes. Two school systems became one with all kids together. Susie's dad changed the rules and made it so much better. Susie's story is important and really has to be told. She impacted the future at only 13 years old. So if you want to buy that book, there's the QR code, and of course I'd love to sign it for you if you do purchase one. But Susie Clark is almost a forgotten story.
Yes.
So it's great.
And it's really important that we share these stories with our children because it's our history. It's a part of who we are. We don't want to lose it.
That's right. And can you imagine her bravery? You know, back in 3 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. I mean, right during the beginning of Reconstruction, they sent this baby into the public school as the only white child. And it was definitely scary. So they asked my point of view as a black parent, what would a black parent do in that circumstance? And the only thing I could decide to put in the book to motivate her is I think I would have given my daughter something special from some part of our culture to make her feel at home and special. So I had the mother braid okra seeds from Africa in her hair for her crown of courage. So that's the view I took at it, and so it was really inspiring and motivating for me to be able to write that book. But so that's going to be our Give It Air. But I really want to talk to you about some of the things you've been doing since retirement. Or is it really a retirement, Bev?
It's kind of retirement.
Okay.
I kid and say I've become a professional board member, but that's basically
sounds right.
basically my way of giving back. And I haven't spread myself too thin, but if there is a group or a cause that I believe in and feel that I need to support, I will definitely do that. Like, I'm on the Tri-County Head Start Board. I'm an educator. I'm an early childhood person. I had to give back to that organization. And I noticed that you had Dr. Welch on a couple weeks ago. He's opening up a barbecue place, but you really need to hear his conversation around what he's doing with Head Start, how he's raising the bar, how he has...
Oh, he's involved in Head Start,
He's
too?
the director of Head
that's
Start.
right.
He is the executive director. And one of his initiatives, which has gotten national attention, is dads and how to engage dads in the education of their children. It's amazing, and you need to have him back to just share a little bit more about that.
Oh, we definitely will. So I see how you did that. You just got the subject off you. But what about you? Tell us the boards. Tell us the boards that you're a part of.
I'm on the Civil Service Commission.
Okay.
And that was connected to my human resources background because processes for hiring are critical. And so that's what that commission does. It manages that process for hiring for city jobs. I'm the president of the Northend Cultural Center now.
Yeah. When did this happen?
That was not my intent for joining that board, but that board is sharing arts and music with young people in the community and trying to make sure that they have access to the arts and music and not having barriers of economics get in the way. One of the things that everyone in our community probably remembers is the North End Music and Arts
Yes,
Fest. That's our
year.
big event.
Yeah.
But we've opened a music and arts school, and we've been able to provide classes for young people, and it's been really
my
it's been
granddaughters
great.
were playing
Yes,
instruments, and they're just being so well, just like Chestnut Street. I mean, you're sharing that. I mean, it's just I'm getting choked up when I think about how much you really do.
Oh, it's a good one.
And your
That's
daughters
a good one
as well. Yeah, and Felicia. Shout out to Felicia
Yes.
and Nina. And your beautiful husband, your great family. But you're also a member of the Community Foundation, right?
Yes.
Because I remember having you in my backyard
Yes.
with the group.
The Waterloo Community Foundation focuses on supporting Waterloo and filling in some of the cracks. We have a pretty comprehensive granting process, and so individuals who give to the foundation are giving to a lot of organizations that are supporting people in our community, one of which was Boom Shakalaka.
Oh yes, that's right. We appreciate that so much.
It was so joyful for me to be able to sit on that board and they're looking and they say, "What is this North End update?"
Oh.
Let me tell you about that.
Oh, I bet. Well, thank you.
That was good.
Yes. And North End Update came up because of, my Aunt Anna Mae Weems. So I was so excited. Auntie, we're going to have this show every week. We're going to talk about good things happening on the North End. Oh, don't call it the North End. I said, but Auntie, we're changing the narrative,
Yes.
And she was so upset about it being called the North End because back in the old days, it apparently wasn't a good thing.
Yes,
The North
the
End was
End.
like a dead end, right? Because
right.
that's the dark side of town. Or, the white folks used to just basically say, the North End you just know is black people and there's this, that, and the other going on because there weren't the lack of jobs.
Yes.
So anyway, she didn't want nothing to do with it. So after I told her about the Arts Fest and how that's why we wanted to join that name, because we saw that positive light that has gone for these generations. Nobody knows about that stuff that used to go on. So now people that hear about the North End will automatically, hopefully, identify with arts and music and highlighting good people doing good things from our show. So
this format is so critical to that. The narrative is so important.
Thank you
The
so
Susie
much.
Clark conversation, this is so important to our community, and you're not getting it anywhere else.
Thank you so
So
much.
it's
Well, I
great.
think we kind of interviewed each other, Ed. Are you over there yawning now? I thought I saw Ed yawn. Okay, I think we've talked enough. Anything
Yes.
else you want our viewers to know about you
No.
or what you're doing?
No.
Okay. Just know that if you call her, she will come, okay?
I love it.
All right. Well, thank you for that. And now let's transition because we have a wonderful, handsome guest,
Yes.
Vincent Collis. Welcome and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes, you're so welcome. And today do you sing?
Do I sing? No.
Are you a good singer? Okay, well she's gonna lead our birthday song, but you're gonna sing today. I hate to tell you. It's almost to the
worries.
point where I want to kind of eliminate that from our show. What do you think, Lori? Should we take singing out? Because Agnes says the sheriff and other people don't want to come because they think they gotta sing, but it's a fun part of our show.
It is.
Yeah.
I'll back you up.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. See, I like a joyful participant.
Yes.
All right. So we like to break the ice and talk to you about our talking point today, which is brought to you by Gallagher Blue Dorm Performing Arts Center, your center for the arts. And we already mentioned the question, and you want to read it again one more time, Bev?
Who is the woman, or who are the women that have been instrumental in who you've become?
Yes, and you have really become, I'm
Yeah.
so proud of who you are, and I don't know you very well, but I'm just so thankful. What women do you want to credit?
I have a ton of them. Just my godmother, my aunts, my grandmother, just a bunch of different women that I was able to pull a lot of things, a lot of elements from them into my life, right? Things that will make me a better human, make me a better man. The crown definitely goes to my mom, for sure, because, without her, I wouldn't have life, and also I wouldn't be able to have been introduced to any of them as well. growing up, she used to always say to me, Vincent, you will not become a liability. You are my investment.
Oh,
right?
she taught you the difference in all of that
absolutely.
right away.
And I'd say that everything she ever did for me in life, and every position, every place she's ever taken me, every position she's ever put me in, was all because I was an investment in her life.
Oh, wow, I like that
That's wonderful.
concept. Yes.
Yep.
So, Lori, do you have comments?
We do. We have several.
Oh, good. Thanks for watching, you guys.
All right. Randy says, good afternoon, Rocki
Hey,
and
Randy.
Beverly.
Oh, that's your classmate.
Yes, his
yes.
sister Gretchen and I went to school together.
Okay. Hey, Randy. Hi, Tina. My neighbors.
Awesome.
Okay.
Our board member, Gwen Berry, says,
Hey, Gwen.
I got goosebumps. She's still teaching us rock.
I'm telling you, she's still teaching us, isn't she? I hear you, Gwen. I get goosebumps too. She about made me choke up on there. You know?
And Shaviva says, hey, everyone.
Hey, Chevy. Thank you for everything. She's the backbone of this show, I
Yeah.
promise you. If it weren't for her, we wouldn't know nothing about Susie Clark because she prints all the notes and deals with these. So I'm
And
sorry.
then we have one more.
Okay.
Kent Schenkel says,
Hey, Kent.
who was just here, right? Always so much good stuff happening in Waterloo. Thank you to North End Update for keeping us all connected.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you, Kent. He's a little biased. He's on our board.
Ah,
so-
okay.
okay. All right. Well, Bev, let's ask you. I think we probably kind of talked about the women that inspire you. So, who do you want to promote?
Of course, my
today?
mom, because she was the one that made us know that when you graduated from high school, you need to be very sick and in the hospital, or you're going to college.
Okay.
She also told us that we had to play instruments, and we had to learn other things.
Yeah.
She introduced us to all types of music, and I think that's why I love music so much today, different genres, and so does Felicia. And I think Felicia's living out my dreams
Oh,
with some of
she
her work.
is. All that big band stuff.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah.
Professionally, I think B.J. Ferguson had a very
Ooh.
strong impact on me. When I took over the first executive directorship that I served in, she was my mentor, and she shared so many wonderful things with me and so many perspectives on how to deal professionally in this world as a black woman.
Wow.
And so, yeah, she would have to be noted.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna I talk about different women every week because we've been doing this all month. But today I want to just think about Mrs. Berry. And because Mrs. Berry used to do my hair when I was the little girl with the fuzzy hair running around when nobody knew what to do with it. And I would sit behind Gwen, because you know she has 6 girls. So I would sit behind Gwen, and I wanted the same hairdo Gwen had every day, basically, unless it needed to freshen up. So yeah, Mrs. Berry had a big impact on my life because she made me feel welcome in her home, as well as gave me the confidence to run around without these things sticking out this way and that way. She made me look neat and well kept, you know, because Daddy couldn't do it all. So, yeah, so Mrs. Berry is who I'll shout out. How about you, Lori? Who was your big help? Who do you want to say as a woman? A lot of them.
A lot of them.
It takes a village.
Yes, it does. But definitely my mother. She was, man, everything. My Aunt Eliza, you guys know.
Oh, yes,
Eliza
yes,
Washington,
yes.
uh,
Church
Washington
mother.
House of Beauty. She really showed me entrepreneurship. She was just a powerful woman who took no prisoners, right?
Okay.
She was straight.
She
Was a
led.
straight shooter, and so she was definitely important. And then I want to also talk about this one woman named Miss Townsend.
Oh.
She's gonna turn 100. She's transitioned.
Oh.
She's transitioned, but we're celebrating her 100th birthday coming up real soon.
Nice.
And she just was really a practical thinker and just kept me grounded and gave me just common sense advice all the time. That was really great.
Yes,
So,
you
and
know.
I can keep going, but those
I know
are
there's not enough time because
pivotal,
now
yes.
Yeah, I know we're gonna miss somebody. Another person I want to shout out. Another thinking of church mother. Do you have a church home here in Waterloo yet? No?
I guess not officially. I mean, we go to Antioch, and that's obviously my wife's family's
Okay.
church home. So
I see. Well, I went to Jubilee, and I want us to shout out to my mentor, Georgine Delaney. That woman has taught me so many different perspectives and confidence, and so much. So yeah.
As we look at Women's Month, I think it's really important that we as women take time to be around other women and support other women and learn from each other, because we all are facing some very similar challenges, and we can learn from each other.
Okay, you're right. We're going to get to you. We got to talk about our Give It Air real quick. We got 10 minutes left, so we're going to talk to you about Susie Clark, let you know about who Susie Clark was, and here's the story that we have for you. Many people have never heard of Susan Clark of Muscatine, Iowa, who was just 13 when she became the first black student in the United States to integrate public school through a court order. Her lawsuit, decided by the Iowa Supreme Court in 1868, gave all children, Iowa children, the right to attend public school regardless of race, religion, nationality, or other distinction. Susan was able to attend the public schools, and she enrolled at the high school. She graduated with honors in 1871, Iowa's first black high school graduate.
Susan's case contributed to the 1954 U.S. Supreme Court ruling in Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka. That ended school segregation nationwide. Today, there is a junior high school in Muscatine named in Susan Clark's honor. Susie Clark, The Bravest Girl Who You've Ever Seen by Jocelyn Hickey Johnson, is a powerful and inspiring story that introduces young readers to an important moment in the history of civil rights education. The book helps readers understand the importance of equality, perseverance, and the right to an education. Thank you for lending an ear. We just wanted to give you that a little air. Give that a little air.
That's right. It deserves air for sure.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And you can connect with me about the Susie Clark story or book on northendupdate@gmail.com. Thank you.
You
and
bet.
thank you to our viewers, and thank you. Did you learn something?
I did.
Good,
Yeah.
good. All right, Vincent, now we got to talk to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. So I'm running for House District 61, so right here in Waterloo, basically covering the west side to represent our area in the State House and House of Representatives. Born and raised in New York. I moved to Iowa about 6 years ago. And what brought me here was working in politics. I'm a software engineer, so for the past decade, I've really been helping Democratic candidates with any of their digital advertising or website building, anything like that, on races up and down the ballot. And that's eventually why I moved here to Iowa. Oh, yeah, that's me.
I love that.
Yeah, and while I was living in Des Moines, I met my now wife, Christina Cook. She was finishing her residency at Blank Children's Hospital. She's a pediatrician. And yeah, she wanted to come back and serve in the hospital where her grandmother was a nurse. And so we decided to come back, and so she could serve her community. And I fell in love with Waterloo and wanted
You
to
fell in love
step
with
up.
her too. I thought you guys were to break you guys up at the last banquet. Where did I meet you guys? You're such a
At the
beautiful-
MLK.
Yes, the
banquet,
MLK
yes.
banquet. Yes, and I got to sit next to you, and I met her for the first time. Do
Oh,
you know her?
I know of her. We've sat on the podium together.
Oh, nice. Yes, lovely wife.
Yes,
And you're
yep.
such a enthusiastic newcomer. I'm
Yep.
so
You
excited.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me what else you do.
Yeah, so so outside of politics, software engineering. So I was in politics, like working as a career. Now I sort of transitioned into health tech. So working on an application that delivers healthcare virtually to medically complex children. So I was excited to be working on that. and running for state house, also helping my father-in-law on the family farm.
Oh,
I love it. Mike Cook,
How,
yes.
right? How is that?
That's good, man.
Is it?
Yeah. I
You
love
get
it.
along with him good?
Oh,
You
yeah,
can tell
yeah,
us.
yeah. No, my father-in-law is amazing,
Is
man.
he?
Yeah, such a smart,
Okay.
intelligent man. Definitely has taught me a ton already, and and I just look forward to like talking to him and learning from him all the time.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
In this political environment, tell me why you've decided to jump in.
Yeah, I mean, so one, when I came here, I'm always looking to just do more. I am a very ambitious person, and I saw opportunities to kind of just throw my hat in the ring and be able to serve my community, at a higher level. It started with helping my father-in-law on the farm, growing fresh food. I hope to see many of you at the farmers market.
Oh,
this
yes,
summer.
yes.
So providing fresh food for families is a big thing for me, and finding ways to kind of like scale that on a state level among all of our other issues. Like for one, Iowa was #1 in education before.
Okay.
I know we can get back there through proper funding.
Love that.
Healthcare, our hospitals are closing down left and right. And even though we're lucky enough to have 2 hospitals here in Waterloo, we don't have many essential services. For instance, we'd have a pediatric ICU. So your kiddo, your grandkiddo has an elevated need of care. It's a helicopter ride either to Des Moines or Iowa City.
Right.
And then lastly, our water quality. It should not be a gamble when we drink from the sink or we brush our teeth, right? We're #2 in cancer in America, right? Those numbers don't add up. So
That's right.
Nice.
Oh, honey, I love what you're
Yes.
talking about. We have more comments, Lori.
Yes. Okay, so Shaviva said, looking good, Bev. I understand about the professional board member thing.
Yes, she would. She
Yes.
would.
And then Robert Tyson says, hi, Bev and Vincent, much love.
That's
Oh,
right.
hey,
Bob,
Bob.
he's
And
definitely.
no, nothing about you.
I know. What, Bob, I'm like the host of the show, seriously.
He probably just got off the golf course because they ran as
Oh,
soon
so
as the sun came up. They were all
Golfing
are we
makes
golfing?
you
Are we
forget
golfing?
me? Okay, I'm just kidding.
He's excited.
That's just a what about me fun thing that I say. I don't really mean it.
No.
Or do I? Okay. What else do you want our viewers to know about, and when is this election?
yeah, so June 2nd. So I'm running as a Democrat. So I'm running for the Democratic nomination. So June 2nd is the primary, and November 3rd is our general election. And both, elections matter. Every year I know they say there's the consequential election. This is when you need to cast your vote. All elections.
All elections.
Yes, there are elections every year for the most part, not just every 2 or 4. So please get out the vote. We have a chance of taking the governor's race. We have a Senate seat that's up for grabs. We have a congressional seat that's up for grabs. So and honestly, that's only going to happen through places like Waterloo.
Okay. I love
We have
it.
seen the importance, we're living the importance of voting. So that should encourage us all to run to the polls, to get engaged, learn more about these amazing candidates like you,
Yes.
and run to the polls. to vote.
Amazing candidate. Thank you. And I just want to give you a hand because,
Yes.
listen, honey, we're looking for some fresh faces and some new people that are
And help.
energetic and have some great ideas. And I think that you're on the right track.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Like I told Mayor Hart, thank you for running and stuff.
Yes.
We have comments, Lori. Before we sing, we might just let Bev, because I know she can go. She can sing like Felicia Smith. No. Okay.
No
Did you have
comment.
no comments? Okay, well, we're going to shout out to our birthday people today, and this is brought to you by Waterloo Fiber, our new sustaining collaborator. They have high-speed local fiber internet service in Waterloo, Iowa. So inbox us sometime if you want us to say your birthday, because we don't know unless you do, right? Okay. Who are they?
They are Dip Nicole,
Dip.
Shakoria Spates Hickey,
Yes.
Christopher Hack,
Yes.
L.A. Jefferson, hi L.A.,
Right, yes.
Warren Wortham, Tom Cooper II,
Hey, Tom.
Michael Harris,
Hey, Mike.
Sharita Monique,
Yes. 16.
Jonathan Cox,
All right.
Betty Tovar, Jerry Mabry, and Shannon the therapist.
That's Shannon Harrington. Do you know her?
No.
Arthur Harrington's daughter.
Okay.
Yes, Shannon the therapist. She's living out of state, I think in Arizona, but she does a lot online, and I get to catch up with
Excellent.
her. Yes. And you know, Christina Cook is going to make some time for us to be on the show.
yeah.
She was supposed to join you, but she was on call.
Yep,
So,
yep.
yeah, so you'll get to meet her real soon too.
Yes, that'll
Okay,
be great.
sorry. I was just, my daughter told me I got the ADHD. So that's why I read the birthday people, and then I started talking about Christina, and I'm all over the place.
Well, you know, it's okay because I was just reading a story and it was talking about women that are older that we've gone so long being undiagnosed with ADHD.
Thank you.
And it's because we get it done.
That's right.
We manage, we push on. We thrive on the stress and get it
Yes.
all done.
That's right. Okay, well, we got it all said today from Christina to the birthday people, and now it's time for me to sing my solo. You
All
didn't know
right,
I
sing
could
it. Sing
did
it,
you?
girl.
I hope I'm on key. See, when you got a trained ear, it's a little bit difficult, Vincent. Right, Lori? But me and Shaviva usually wing it something like this. I'm sure you would agree it couldn't fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Come on, Vincent.
No, you got it.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Talk about goosebumps. I felt like I was in a real group. With harmony and stuff. See, that's just how you made us feel on Chestnut Street, too. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Another great show in the books. And you got to get ready for some of our upcoming shows where we'll have more guests from our community. And you just never know. You might come up when we can never do as well as you because you're just something else. But we never know who you might see. We have L.A. Jefferson, I guess, is supposed to come and rebook sometime. Right. But, you know, this is a segment brought to you by Locke Funeral Services, and it's called The Longer We Live, The More We Learn. And what have you learned, Bev?
I have learned that knowledge comes from information, wisdom comes from experience.
That's right. And I've learned to say no when I know I'll regret saying yes. That may be something you
Yes.
want to learn, right? Okay. Well, until next week, keep doing way more stuff that makes you awesome, like Vincent Collis and Bev Smith and Lori Dale and Ed and Agnes, because it makes us all look good. See you next time.